Good evening, everyone. We hope that you had a wonderful day today after the chess tournament. We hope that you had some time to visit a little bit around in Goa, and also hopefully the games did not disappoint you and you also enjoyed the chess part. Today we have a very interesting evening and we have a very special guest with us, Alojzije Janković, who is a Croatian Grandmaster, TV host, and a commentator of the World and European Championships, as well as the Vice President of European Chess Union. He also runs a popular YouTube channel and is a founder of Croatian Association for Sport Management, an author of several chess books that I really want to get still, and many articles. So please give a big round of applause. Do a presentation, so we hope that you will enjoy.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Happy greetings from my side. I see some familiar faces, grandmasters. I even played 2 times, right, Peter? And I was trying to recall your career high, 2650 maybe? Around. Okay, so there are top grandmasters here around, also Vladimir Olishchuk, if I'm not mistaken, 2650 plus. Some other players, so I'm so happy to see you. We will touch some topics. Of course, we're here to have some fun, but let's maybe raise some points, connection between chess and business and corporate culture and so on. What I think, Kathy, also, we all would love to hear more about the situation, how did you come up here and with your chess routine in your company, so we will give you a floor for some short talk.
Is there anyone volunteer who wants to start?
Or a few words about chess situation in your company. Do you meet regularly, or you're just connected for this event? Feel free just to add a few remarks on your side.
Maybe I'll choose myself. And I'm coming to you.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm Ritters from Google. At Google we have around 2,500 people playing chess in the active community from across the world, really. I think we have regular bi-weekly or tri-weekly tournaments on chess that are being played. On top of that, we participated last year in New York as a wild card. Then this year we made sure to qualify, so we don't need to rely on that. We had 3 teams actually who participated in the qualifiers, and actually way more interest as well from others. On top of that, we also played last weekend in Paris in the European Corporate Championship. The timing could have been a bit better because with the work schedules and stuff, but that was also really good fun. I think that's, I don't know if anyone from Google wants to add anything.
Yeah, guys, just feel free. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, it's a week of corporate chess for you, right, European. And how did you play there? Were you happy with the results?
I have to say I like this event way more than there, because in the European one, yes. Well then, no, but really, because I think this tournament is way more in the spirit of corporate chess, because you don't have external players. Because in Paris, well, it was amazing to see Veselin Topalov there, but clearly that is not corporate sort of thing. But no, we enjoyed our time in Paris as well. The competition was very, very tough. We did okay, I would say.
Yeah, you never know, maybe Veselin is also working in the company, but let's say that's probably not. Someone else?
Stefan is next to you.
Yeah.
I am Stefan Grandea from UBS. We do have, I'm based in Zurich, and there we have a strong community of chess. We have a club that has been there for a few decades, and we won quite a few times the Zurich Corporate League, Chess League, and that was kind of the nucleus that formed this team last year and this year again. We have a growing community now, similar with Google. We play chess. We have also a team that participated recently to the Europeans as well. And it's been for us a great pleasure and honor to be here. It's a great event. We love it. We were the last year as well. And yeah, I hope this helps our community grow. Worldwide is a bit more difficult worldwide because of, I suppose it'd be nice to have some tournaments for real courses like these ones. Be nice, but it's growing, so very pleased.
The chess situation in Africa is very different from the one in European countries, America, and other developed countries. We are currently the elite team in the national chess league, and we are also the #1 team in the local interbank games. We are a bank. We are equity group. We operate in about 6 countries in East and Central Africa. We are actually the biggest bank there. But you can appreciate that the sport is not as competitive in our countries as others. Unfortunately, when corporates and other institutions look for support and sponsorship, they always look for numbers. Chess is not a big spectator sport. Chess is about passion, it's about having the game, it's about thinking things through. So the game is growing, it's gaining traction, and I can tell you just by the mere fact of this amazing team being here, we're already inspiring people. Some of the photos that we have taken have been shared in our WhatsApp groups, in our Facebooks, and everyone is just shouting, I want to do chess, how can I do chess, how can I play? The kids who are in high school, who are in primary school, are looking at us and saying, all those guys are playing in that league, I'll be able to play there someday. So I just want to say, first of all, thank you for giving us this opportunity to come and play here. Thank you for just the chance to interact and share in this game that we all have and we play passionately, although at different levels. And I can tell you, it is a big inspiration for us to be here. Thank you.
Thanks for that. This word passion, I believe, fits very well. Couldn't agree more. Someone from this side?
Adam or
Hello. Hello, I'm Adam from Deloitte. To probably more exact, Team Deloitte 2. Don't know if you all know. Team Deloitte 2 is only players from Vienna, from one office. You might know Deloitte is a worldwide Big Four company. We're having over 460,000 employees worldwide. And it's quite a big challenge identifying chess players in such a big company. So I'm pretty sure we're not playing with the best lineup because it's simply impossible finding out who's playing chess. So if I enter chess in our internal people network, I get tons of matches with tons of Indian players, employees who have chess as a hobby. But when you really search for them, it turns out they aren't really that strong. So it is more or less a coincidence, us being 4 people from Vienna that are around the same strength. And it was extremely inspiring having this competition as a motivator, as a facilitator to engage more, to setting up meetings, to somehow to prepare and build a real team spirit. From what I can answer, we started something like 2-3 years ago with regular meetings. Once began with weekly meetings with more than 20 interests. We had also lots of female players, which was extremely beautiful to see. What is also very typical, after some meetings they didn't show up, and also after asking, yeah, they don't really feel comfortable. And then I suppose that's pretty normal, and this is something which we are not so happy about. Now we meet only once in a quarter because it's simply too difficult to arrange. Nevertheless, it's a great opportunity to get in touch with our colleagues, to get to know new people, and to keep this running, because I think it's extremely important for us that chess is seen inside a company, that we have the opportunity to let's say operate on this kind of level, to participate in these tournaments, and then also bring this spirit somehow back to the company. And it's a really good advertisement for chess, and I'm extremely happy about the whole organizing team, that they put so much effort in making this tournament possible. From an international perspective, I think these local chapters, let's say this can work somehow. I know that there are some online formats as well within Deloitte. I'm not sure how much how many good players are participating there. It's maybe for the hobby players. And I think more or less everybody here is a hobby player, or let's say semi-professional player, but so we don't rate non-rated players. They like to play these online tournaments. I don't know what's your experience, but building up so a worldwide community, this is, which is really living, it's really difficult.
Hello, good evening everybody. My name is Mandar Sane and I represent the Tech Mahindra, which is probably the only Indian company participating in this company, which is sort of surprise to me because India is leading the chess at global level, and event also is in India, but still we have only one company participating. But in our company, I think we have around 1,40,000 plus people working from around 80 plus countries. But I'm sure there would not be 200 plus chess players in the entire company, because our people don't get time to play chess, right? Because they work 8 to 10 hours every day. And thanks to Tushar, I think, who pushed this across our team's captain, because of which we are here. And it has been a fantastic event. I mean, we got to experience the Grandmaster level kind of tournament, which is really fantastic. And I'm sure with this year's experience, next year you will have definitely more participation from Indian companies, and hope to see Indian company winning this tournament. So thank you all.
I can go next. I'm George from Microsoft. We're very happy to be here. Thank you for organizing an excellent tournament. We tried many years before, we didn't succeed. It's the first time we come here, so we're, I think, all excited. We have a Microsoft chess club that has approximately 500 people, primarily based in the US, in Seattle. It's club players or more hobby players. Occasionally they play games live in the campus in Redmond, or online, set problems, games. I think it's a fun activity for many of us within Microsoft. The point I want to touch is a parallelism between the skills that we get in chess and what is needed in the corporate world. And I think there are many things that are useful in both places. So obviously the ability to concentrate, thinking, learning from the mistakes, listening, so getting to the feedback as we say, right? Or even on the psychology side, executive coaching is very popular in corporations. That's, I think, very important also for athletes and for professional chess players. So while the aspect of chess being good for kids, the pedagogical aspect of chess is well known and well advertised, I think the benefits of chess in a corporate world is probably something that we're exploring as we go on. I think there is more to explore in that space. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so maybe I can go next. So my name is Ghosh from the Morgan Stanley team. We are delighted to be here and enjoying the hospitality and the professional organization of this event. For many of us, this is the first time in India, but the hospitality is really special here. So thank you for that. As for our internal chess life, it has been always strong since I joined the company more than a decade ago. And the firm is also a proud sponsor of Judith Polgar's Global Chess Festival, organized every year in Budapest. And besides that, what I wanted to mention is that we have a so-called inter-office chess tournament. So Morgan Stanley has more than 80,000 employees worldwide, and we organize this event for many years. Originally, it was a team competition between different locations, and a few years ago we changed it for an individual tournament played online. And in the last few years we have more than 1,000 colleagues participated in this. So with this year we picked the first 3 players from that global tournament. We have 2 strong grandmasters in the global team. So Peter Ash was already mentioned, and Joshua Shank from the US are also working for Morgan Stanley. Yeah, we played in the last 2 or the other 2 World Corporate Chess Championship as well in the past. I think we reached top 8 in the first occasion back in 2021, and we almost qualified for the final last year, but with a small margin we couldn't. So we are very happy to be here. Thank you.
Hey, so I'm Hadla and I play for Deloitte, the other team. We are a little bit more international than our colleagues here, so we come all the way from Iceland, Australia, Poland and Germany, and more or less none of us have met before, but myself and Mateus met through some training program probably 3 years ago where Deloitte has a university globally in Belgium back then, I think. Yeah, we're all very happy to be here and to play together, and also I do want to say as the only woman here at the tournament to encourage all the teams to find a few more women in your company. But yeah, we're very happy to be here, and thanks to the organizers for all the work that has gone into this, and yeah, excited for tomorrow.
Thanks, Marco. Someone else, or we can move on. We have one more. Yeah.
Good evening. My name is Duman from ERG, Eurasian Research Group. We from Kazakhstan, and first time in this tournament, very glad. And my colleagues from different city of Kazakhstan, from Alojzije, Astana, and Karaganda, Pavlodar. These guys make a metal in different factories, very strong guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just want to add that you got this chance to play here at the Over the Board tournament, right? Which was next in Astana Financial. So this is also interesting that in future we might have more and more Over the Board tournaments as a qualifiers. You want to add this?
Thank you. My name is Tobias Carrillo. I'm from JP Morgan. I'm not a very good chess player, that's why I'm the captain. So just to share a story, we started the chess club in JP Morgan 3 years ago, where we hardly had any players. So we started organizing international online tournaments, and there we started discovering players, and also we started looking in LinkedIn, JP Morgan plus chess, and sending messages to the people to join. And that's how we discovered our super strong players there. So they are the ones who are suffering, doing the effort. I'm just eating popcorns and seeing them play. So yeah, we are very grateful to be here. We are from different countries as well. So yeah, many thanks to the organizer, Martina, you did a great job. Very nice to meet you all in person. So hope to meet you all in the rest of these days. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I just want to add that, yeah, Mattia, you did really a great job. Also, Gunnar was helping Lukasz as FIDE General Secretary. Can't be around, sorry, my mobile. Sorry.
I protest.
Yes, no mobile phone in the play here. So thanks for that. I think we will have enough time to do some networking over the next days. So please feel free to start it. I think this is something which is needed, and I would agree with a few things. It's not just about employees not having time. It's very important to send this picture that people feel that this event is something which is very interesting, very nice, that I don't know, like management and board members start to invest a little bit more in their employees in terms of chess. So I will touch a few topics later. So it's not just, I would say, that you are here and you are enjoying. I think it's very important also to have a really nice media and stuff and stories, reels, which I believe Kathy is doing great. When I mentioned this, we have a special guest here, which I think, okay, I will announce maybe for most of you, it's not necessary, but Sagar and Amruta from ChessBase India, so please one applause for them. So we are basically trying to build this chess and business scene, but ChessBase India, what Sagar has done in his life is something really remarkable. So maybe it's a moment that you ask him if you have any personal question or maybe something you want to ask in terms of how to build the product, because I think you did a really, really fantastic job. Yeah, you can add something if you want.
Yeah, I just would like to welcome all of you to India. It's so wonderful to see so many teams that have come from across the globe. And I see so many names here that are taking part and are helping to grow the chess ecosystem. For example, we have Morgan Stanley, and I was in Budapest last year. I met Norbert Fogarashi there, and the work that you guys are doing to spread chess with the Global Chess Festival is amazing. Same with Google, sponsoring the World Championship last year. And I can only say that one of the key things that we want to do as ChessBase India is to grow the chess ecosystem in India. And I realized the importance of companies there to grow that ecosystem. For example, the biggest tournament, classical tournament that happens in India is supported by QuantBox, a company that is doing the QuantBox Chennai Grandmasters. There is a Tata Steel Chess India, so Tata Steel is supporting in that way. So just the fact that companies are coming into chess and that FIDE is organizing the World Corporate Championships, I can already sense how an ecosystem in a country can develop because of this, with more interest being taken in chess by the corporate world. Oh yes, and one of the biggest things is the Tech Mahindra Global Chess League, and we have the Tech Mahindra team here. So thank you all for taking this interest in chess, and I'm very glad that with this interest, I'm pretty sure new ideas will come up, new tournaments will come up, new chess clubs will happen, thanks to your interest in chess. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No, it's amazing that all of you are here. I'm Amrita Mukal Sagar's wife, and we have Harshit Raja, Grandmaster over here. And this is an experience you all should have because World Cup is also going on the side, and I am sure it's way more inspiring to play in the same hall where all the top players are playing there. And now you're here for a masterclass. When I got to know about that, it's really amazing what FIDE is trying to do with that, that it's not just playing but also learning. So all the best for you, all of you over here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think that we can start. It's not some kind of super new thing. I will do some presentation. You can interrupt me at any point. I called it Grandmaster Mindset. Maybe some of you remember there was this Kotov's book, How Grandmaster Thinks. And when I was a kid, for me that was something like impressive. Grandmaster thinking, and when you stand in front of the people, somehow this Grandmaster, it's some show of some expertise. I believe that maybe few of you, of course, would also do the same and point some examples. So I have some slides we can discuss a bit. Maybe you can use it later in your personal approach in telling story about chess and business. So let's try to start. So that's me basically. Some of you know me. I'm a Grandmaster from 2006. As I mentioned, I played with Peter. I lost one draw. I played another Peter. I think I lost as well. So I had some upsets in my career. I was champion of Croatia in 2015, and our biggest result was European Team Champions in 2017, where we shared third place. Russia was at that time also a member of the European Chess Union, so for me it was very impressive. We were leading after five rounds. Then I lost against Hungary, against Berkes. So somehow I start looking to this side because that's the only losses on this side. Yeah. So I finished the Faculty of Economics. Probably the reason was that I was never too good. My career high was 25.97, so I was never top. So at least I could found some time to study, and actually this helped me a lot in socialization, in some experience. So I finished economics in Zagreb, and also later sports management with this Dean Award, which I was very proud. I also had this paper about chess as you could see, chess is a powerful education tool for successful people. I would agree that we are speaking about chess, kids and educational purposes, and this is one story, while we have this another story for business. I have my TV commentary every Saturday Croatian national TV for last 10 years, and I think that was like the biggest step because suddenly people get used to see chess every Saturday prime time. I would say advice is that okay, we don't know what will happen with TV in future, maybe internet will overtake it, but in Croatia having a TV chess commentary was quite important because then you could send some messages, put an emphasis on some players and so on. So that's more or less it about me. There are there are a few more things, but enough. So what I'm trying when I'm trying to explain how chess is difficult, sometimes we are getting, I believe the same goes with you, that those remarks that why chess, first of all, why you need to train chess, which benefits are you getting, because people tend to think that chess is just attack, defend, and that's it, who is better in those two things is winning. So trying to explain them how chess is complex, I devoted sort of all of my life, and I still cannot understand many things in chess. It's quite hard, but when you put some slides and try to explain them how many motifs we have in chess, then you can, one guy has wrote a book about only one motif in chess, let's say the pin, and there are 300 pages, or some line in Sicilian have 500 pages, then people tend to realize that chess is very complex, and that from that complex you can get some experience. So this is a slide which I'm always showing to people when I'm having my presentations. This is something just as a start. So of course you know all those things, but these are some points which when you start to dig a little bit deeper, I just put some of them. There are more. Chess teaches us patience. In chess, of course, you all know that in endgame, all the coaches will tell you, don't hurry. And it's true, in chess, you need to think more, you need to be careful. This bigger picture, different scenarios, recognize patterns. They say that grandmasters are successful because they can recognize patterns quite fast. Magnus Carlsen, of course, is best in that category. So there are many things. I think being comfortable in an unfamiliar situation is quite important for business and for employee, because sooner or later you will end up in some uncomfortable situation, which is very common for a chess player. I don't know, does someone remember this scene from what a championship, or what is this connected with? Do you recall, maybe someone? Yeah, this is a World Cup. Lehmann goalkeeper is getting this note, and I think you could even find Riquelme bottom right. I don't know who else was shooting penalties, and all five were shooting at the place where he was actually being prepared due to the note. For chess player, being prepared, it's something like quite normal, but to explain to other people, you need to have those examples. So I believe that telling more about chess and business, everything, you need to connect with something people are familiar. That's usually football, sometimes finances, but it's very important to have examples, because sometimes they don't understand you. So when you say preparation, then in chess we go and prepare, and it's also important when you're going, I don't know, for some meeting to negotiate. Of course, if you go to this event, we are having people from different continents. If you go, I don't know, in Japan and have one approach, that can be completely different approach in Germany and in some other countries. So if you don't prepare, and if you come there, then of course this negotiation process will fail. I have one example. I'm showing that people understand why in chess is very important to put the pieces on the right places, because if pieces badly placed, then your position can be like completely bad. Same goes, for example, in the company. If you put someone in, I don't know, in marketing, and that guy is fantastic, I don't know, let's say maybe in the front office, then it's very important to understand to put people on the right places. And the chess players, we are basically coordinating pieces, because they say the chess is individual sport. Where is this teamwork? Where is this coordination? It exists. We are coordinating pieces, and you're trying to do balance. Maybe some of you, do you know this story? So Garry Kasparov was playing a Simon in New York, and this is Sting, famous singer. And I will show you later what happened. Unfortunately, you cannot see here because of the bottles. So he had the bishop on a7. Hopefully you can visualize. He had the bishop on a7, pawns a5, b6, c7. So he has dark bishop. Bishop can only go b8 and a7, and Kasparov had a4, b5, c6. So this bishop can only play bishop b8, bishop e7. I will show you that game later. So that means that, of course, this bishop is completely useless, and I believe that many companies that have that kind of employees, basically they're useless, they're sitting in the wrong office or the wrong department, and okay, they are there, they're playing bishop e8, bishop a7, but of course they're alive, but efficiency is 0. So as I said, it's very important to show those examples, and then people can realize that, aha, I didn't think in that way. I don't know if this video works.
Yes, just go next.
Next. So this is Luka Modric. This is something, because I'm a Croat, I'm trying to explain this. So why it's very important to have focus. Right. So what was he doing? He was passing the ball to substitute. Believe me, Luka Modric never passes wrong. So when you lose focus, and now he was completely shocked, and suddenly there is no winger. That was a substitute who wanted to enter the game. And he was, I think we can repeat it once again. I'm showing this why focus is in, oh, sorry. Hang on, one more. Sting and then Modric. So why focus is important? And can you believe that this also happened to Curry in NBA, to many people? So in chess, we know that if you lose focus, you can make some completely silly blunders. I was blundering queens. Just 1 second of lost focus in companies, that can mean that you made some mistake. It can be like horrible, and it can actually like make like serious damage to your company. So this focus thing is very important, which I think at least chess players, we are aware that this is important to stay focused. So once again, I believe that you already saw it many times, but so let's do it once again. Yeah, passing the ball to substitute. Okay, so I'm using one. I'm trying to find similarities. So overloaded pieces. This is something we know in chess. Usually I'm teaching my chess students, that when there is an overloaded piece, you can do 3 things. You can exchange it, you can cut the defense. Usually when there is a piece which is horizontal or vertical, you cannot cut the knight. But for example, a queen, you can put some pawn in between, and then suddenly this connection is not working, and you can deflect. Deflection is something we all are aware that when there is overloaded piece, you deflect it, and suddenly there is a checkmate or some material gain. In the company, there can be, for example, one employee who has all the know-how. There is a department, and there is one person who is expert, who is 20 years in company, has all the know-how, and he can burn out, and suddenly your whole department is in problem. He can get the better, he can get some better conditions in other company, some limitation. That will be deflection. Some other company realize that by deflecting competitor, deflecting that person, suddenly whole department is falling apart. So it's not a problem that this happens. Usually, they say the difference between Grandmaster and Patzer. I would use this unpopular word. So Patzer tends to change the situation when it's over. So the train has left the station already a few moves ago, and then suddenly Patzer sees that, oh, there is a problem, let's try to find something. No, it's over. It can be also stock market. Let's try to sell stocks because the situation is bad. It's already gone. Grandmaster realized that things are going bad, and now it's critical point, and I need to act. So what would be a wise thing? To a little bit think about your company, your department, and to do this prophylaxis. Prophylaxis is a medical term, and in chess we are quite familiar with that. To try to think before you get into huge problem. So this is something when it's not, I'm telling to people, it's not that like chess business and suddenly someone by playing chess will become a millionaire. But you will have this mindset to think a little bit differently, to try to see a bigger picture. This is what I was writing before. This bigger picture, and try to act before it happens. This is typical, and this is typical Grandmaster approach. So this overloaded piece is something which people tend to understand quite easily. Okay, rook on d7 is overloaded. If this rook goes, then bishop or knight is falling. This is typical. So deflection immediately when I see overloaded piece, deflection, and then you start to offer some material. Croatia is not big in terms of like global market, but there is one big company in Croatia called Atlantic, is top 5. And I was at some conference and founder and CEO was asked, what are you planning to do next? Which are your next steps? Because there was some acquisition. Are you planning to do some acquisition very soon? And he said that they are doing the due diligence of one company, invested a lot of money, and in the end, that they say no. And he said that he realized that many companies, because of this same cost, as probably you know, you're from economy, that you know that you got those tickets. Best would be not to go to concert because you don't want to go to concert and save some time, than to go. So he said that no is also an answer. No is also a decision. You know what happens in chess? I've been in that situation many times. So you play some middle game. You take your pieces to the opponent to the king side, to opponent's king. You want to attack, and suddenly you realize that sacrifice is unsound. That feeling when you play like 10 preparatory moves, you want to sacrifice, and you see that it's not working. And you know what you start doing? You start lying yourself. Maybe it's not so bad, maybe it's unclear, because of these 10 preparatory moves. And I've been in many times in that situation, and to stop and to say, okay, I won't sacrifice, and then start to retreat. This is a very tough decision, and something which is also connected with ego, because you need to show to people that you are suddenly changing your plan. So this same cost is very, very common. Grandmasters tend to have a plan of 5 moves, 10 moves, but then readjusting after each move, getting new information, abandoning plans, going to other side. This, I think, is something which is maybe not for a corporate, but for entrepreneurs is very important. Also, I have this video, for example, Roger Federer likes tennis. So he lost this point. So what I'm telling to people from this situation, because I play tennis. So he could, this is against Goffin from Belgium. So he could have played something else. In this situation, he can do the diagonal inside out. He opted for this parallel, which was a mistake, and he lost the point. But what do? You just move on. You made the wrong decision. Okay, much better was to play diagonal. He opted for a parallel, mistake, Roger Federer, life goes on. So this is very common in chess, that you make some mistake and you move on. For some people in companies, it's very tough. They are tough if they have they're feeling uncomfortable when they make a wrong decision. I think in chess, this is something we all are a little bit maybe more to the point. Famous duels. They say that chess is not like a teamwork. You have this queen and knight, from which world champion mentioned this duel first? Capablanca, yes. And the rook and the bishop in the endgame. Who was a master of rook and a bishop in the endgame? Fischer, Bobby Fischer. So you have those famous duels, and same goes sometimes in the company, that you have like 2 people who tend to cooperate very well. So connect them. Give them a position where they can show their strength. And okay, there are so many others, like analytical skills, risk calculation, and so on and so on. We could speak forever. I could take your time for a while like this also. It's easy when you need to react. Gary is completely right. It's much tougher when you need to create something. And initiating things also in the market, it's not so simple. One thing I'm always trying to emphasize and to to point out. Ordinary people, not ordinary, but let's say people who are not playing chess, they are impressed, like something which impressed them the most is blindfold chess. So if you want to touch people, or if you want to get some media attention or something, I'm not sure that simultaneous games are now like the right thing, but blindfold chess, this is something wherever I was performing, I was telling about that, all the people are super impressed. So if you want to make some guerrilla marketing campaign, organize a blindfold simul, I think that it will be more than fun. Okay, so there are many things we could move on, but I will stop here. So, with the last thing, the most important thing in chess, if you ask me, is not about puzzle storm that you start solving position. I think it's to realize when is the moment to make a combination. So when is the moment that you have a clue where factors are now present and I can execute the combination. So these signals, reading the signals, same goes in the market, and I don't know, being unhappy and that your job in the next few years won't exist, or that you will be unhappy, that your job is very important, and more than execution. Risk-taking and so on. So we can really put many examples, and what I would love to have is that after this event, that somehow we spread the word and try to press a little bit decision makers to invest a little bit more in chess. So that's I would say the shortest I could do about this topic. Mattia, do you think that we should show some chess examples, or? Yeah.
Let's show just photos. Can we show just a few photos?
Regarding photos, I'm organizing VIP chess evenings in Croatia. I think this is the way how you can attract sponsorship. So Vichy was there. We can move on. So this is in a restaurant. Non-chess players are coming, or players like who are not professional. We can move on a little bit faster. So you will see that it's, for example, Czech ambassador, some players that are coming to restaurant, they don't know chess in terms of competitive. Kari was there as well. Something is wrong. Can go on. So for example, this guy played for Real Madrid and Barcelona. So I'm former country president. I'm organizing those chess evenings and inviting our Secretary General was there as well, inviting some people, saying them come, even if you don't know how to play, just watch. And suddenly this became the most important event in Croatia. So everyone likes to go. This is like in other restaurant. I'm organizing once in 2 months, plus celebrities charity tournament. And I think this is the way how to go, because when you say to people, this person is coming, this famous athlete, they tend to respect your sport more. So combination of chess business plus those business or VIP chess evenings, I think this is the way to go how to attract. For example, 4 of the Olympic medals in rowing, this guy on the left. So all like Croatian athletes and important people are coming to chess evenings, and now there is a big chess boom. So I think this is a way to